righty, here we go. Ooh, got to turn that light down a little bit. All right. There we go. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's always something. I think the mic went bad. I think the camera got a little too hot or something. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. I think the devil got into my business. The enemy is after me. Didn't want to hear me talking, I guess. I don't know. Welcome back. I'm on the big camera now. Yep. There you go. All right. Here I am. I'm back. If you notice, I'm on a different camera, right? This is the Marantz professional turret that I'm looking at you through now. The other one was my microscope camera. I guess it decided to I don't know, shut the sound down. Can you guys hear me all right? Can you guys hear me all right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice camera, believe me. But I guess it just got a little too hot. You know what I'm saying? Either the devil didn't like it, he got in there. I don't know. This is a Marantz, so it should be coming in good. This is twice the price of that. Easy. Anyway, I like this camera. This is a nice camera. And I can turn everything up as I want. I can mix it. So if I need more brightness or whatever like that, I can mix it. The only difference is how I show coins or something like that. So just be aware I can't zoom in and out with this one. But the sound quality should be really good. Yeah, I'm not sure. This mat down here, right? This the texture of this map being black, sometimes it throws that camera off. It's really weird. I don't know why. But as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to get a different camera. Probably next year, I'm going to get a different camera than that one. But until then, gotta do what we gotta do. Thank you for the shout outs and thank you for coming out and visiting with me on my birthday. Appreciate it. Anybody have any questions or anybody have anything that they'd like to ask me about myself? Feel free to ask me. Any coins that you want to see? I have all kinds of coins, so. Yeah, I need to do something there, Heather. Heather Chubby Hubby. Because I think the black throws the camera into pixelates. You'll see like the pixelates go around the screen. It's really weird. I don't know. I definitely have to do something. I'll test that probably sometime this week to make sure that it's not doing it, and see if we can get that under control. Cause that's freaky weird. You know what I'm saying? That all of a sudden it just happened. When I'm in a conversation about cool things. Personal things. But yeah, I think the texture of the little pic it just blows the way that the camera looks at it. Right now, I can't afford to buy another camera, so I'm gonna have to try to see if I can figure that out. But what's really weird is, um, it's not my phone. This is an actual camera. I'll show you. See, it's an actual camera here. It's an actual camera. See it? So, and it's a good camera. It's just that I don't know. I guess it just got hot or something. All right, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. Take care, brother. Behave yourself. God bless you. And thank you for the prayers. I appreciate it. I'm praying for you too. You know I am. We all have shortfalls in our life, right? And we need each other to keep strong. Because you can't do it alone sometimes. As much as we'd like to, it's not always that easy. At least I like to say that anyway. Welcome back, Duff. Give me 1 second. I'm checking something here. All right. Okay. I'm in the clear. Where's Big E? Big E's bed? Big E, headed to bed myself. So happy birthday, Rev, and I'll give you a call tomorrow. Absolutely, brother. Thank you for stopping by. I love you. I always appreciate you stopping by and everything that you do for the channel. And wouldn't be the same without you. Wouldn't be the same without any of you guys. We have a lot of fun. We've come a long way, and since we started this channel, and we're getting bigger. More people are seeing what we're doing and interested in what we do, and I think we're doing the right thing and we're on the right track. And I think that just as long as we stay the course, got to bring more people our way. Good people, have fun. We don't need to be judgmental. or be asinine. You know what I mean? Stay the course. We'll be fine. You know, it's better. You know, I learned something in business a long time ago, and that is it's better to grow slow than fast. You know, there's the fly by night things, right? They come today, they're going tomorrow. There's people who come on YouTube, they're here today and they're going tomorrow, right? And because they don't know how to run their channel, they're just all over the place and don't know how to handle all of that stuff at one time. It becomes very compromising to what they're trying to do. But when you already know who you are and the type of people that you want to bring into your channel and the type of content that you want to bring to your channel, it makes a world of difference. It really does. And anybody who's met me in real life, who's comes to the channel, they know I don't change. I'm the same guy. Whether you are here or on a channel, Pastor Bob is the same guy. I don't change. That's just me. And I think a lot of people, you know, if they structure their streams and their content that way of who they are in real life, not trying to be somebody different, they'd probably not lose as many subscribers. You know, just need to be yourself. Need to be real. You can't handle my channel. Are they that bad, Terry? Are they that bad? Well, thank you, Gen X. I appreciate it, brother. Um, or sister. I mean, I don't know if you're male or female, so, but I do appreciate it. You know, we try to do good things. You know, look, we cut up like everybody else. You know, we're not perfect. We just, you know, we're very like-minded. You know, sometimes I bring kids on the channel. Um, you know, they're friends of family. A friend of mine, Senator Morgan, I bring her grandson on. And Senator Morgan is a really good friend of mine, and her husband was too. God rest his soul. And you know, I like to bring him on. He loves coins, and I'm trying to get him acclimated to the coin world. He's very good at it for such a young age. He knows a lot about coins for such a young little guy. And so, because he's so enthusiastic about it, it's only right for me to, from time to time, when he comes down to see his grandma and he wants to come over and see Pastor Bob, you know, bring him on the channel. You know, let him get initiated into the coins, the big world, right? And learn from people who have been doing it a long time. You know, he's the next generation. Maybe he'll become a professional grader. You know, maybe he'll work for the ANA. Who knows what he's going to do? You know, but he started here with us. You know, and he learned from us. And at least the ground floor of it, you know, he learned from people who have been around it a long time. And hopefully he gets better at it than us. And he can learn more about it than us. We don't know. But if we start him right and we teach him right and we, you know, give him the love and the consideration and the patience, um, then all of us will come out in him, in his generation, and it'll pass on and it'll live forever. Long after we are gone, whatever we taught him and others will live on. So a piece of us will always be with them. You know, our thoughts, our minds, our hard work, you know, our inspiration, you know, it falls on their lap. And to continue what we love most, whether it's collecting coins or guitars or, you know, building something or, you know, racing go-karts, whatever we do, you know. That's why, you know, I tell people, you know, when you have children and you're raising your children, you know, they're like magnets, you know. They're like human vacuum cleaners for information. And, If you give them the right tools and the right information, the sky's the limit with them. It really is. It's just taking the time to do it. That's really the big thing. Yeah. You know, I'm going to tell you something, none given. It's a fact that a lot of people, they do things in life, right? They'll go work for somebody, or they'll start something, or they're thinking about an idea or whatever. And they never stop to think about who they are, what they want to be, where they're going, you know, what inspires them. Everybody's in a big rush these days. Nobody sits back a little for a little while and thinks, right? And absorbs things and then recommunicates with themselves to figure out who they are. Are they in touch with themselves? Are they in touch with their feelings? Are they in touch with the feelings of other people? And I tried to explain this to a guy one time. I was in sales a long time ago, and he was coming in like a bull in a china shop. And he was so strong with people, right? Because he was trying to get the sales, right? And in the car business, when you're trying to sell cars, look, back in the day, it was a different world, right? It wasn't the big internet where you check things out. Uh, you could find out what you know, wholesale is, when you can find out what invoice is, all of that stuff, addendum stickers, all that stuff, right? So people, after a while, they trust you, right? They want to deal with one salesman. They're used to that salesman. They've been to that salesman for many years, and they know they've always gotten a good deal, and they're polite and courteous, and they care about the person. So one day, he come in like he already knew, because I guess somebody in his family was in car sales. So he thought that he knew everything there was. And he was so hard on these people. I watched him. I was a new car salesman, and um I had one across the street, and I started doing used car sales. And I had a really good friend of mine teach me the business. Okay. Uh he got several different awards from General Motors as top salesman of the year. I mean, this guy knew what he was doing. And the one most important thing that he taught me, that I already knew as a person, was care about the person, right? Listen to what they're telling you, right? Don't assume that you know. Don't assume that you understand their feelings. Listen to them, hear them out, feel them, right? Don't be pushy. Allow them to tell you what they want, you know? Get a little personal, find out a little personal information, because people like that. People like the friendly atmosphere. So I did great in car sales, you know. So I took upon myself to learn from him. And it worked. I mean, he helped feed my family that way. So I'm watching this young man, and I said, look, you need to figure out who you are. You're a young man. I said, you're pushing too hard. I said, and you really need to start to pay attention to people. Listen to them, hear them out, be patient. Don't try to put numbers up on the board. I said, because what's going to end up happening is you might push yourself into getting a full pop, making a lot of money. But when they find out that you screwed them, they're never coming back. And what that does is that leaves a bad name for not just you, but the business, because the business should have corrected it also. And, this went on for a couple of weeks. And, he was stealing people's ups. What that means is if somebody comes in and you ask for me to be your salesman, right? Then I sell the vehicle to you. Okay, that's it. Because they just want to talk to me. And if you get pushy, and you say, oh, you come up with some kind of liar story, it's going to be found out. Because the guys in the office, they know. especially when you've been there a few years. Now, there's certain situations where if you were sick at home or something, that person can call you, and then, you can give them permission, and then you split the deal or whatever, right? He was getting pushy, and he started walking all over everybody, right? Well, enough was enough, and he got fired because the general manager caught him doing bad deals on me and some of the other guys, and he said, "You're done. You're fired." Why? I was bringing you money. He says, "It's not about that. It's about respect. You don't respect the customer. You don't respect the other salesman. All you care about is your pocket." He says, "And I told you in training, you got to respect one another. And you didn't listen. So I don't need you no more. Because that's how we run our business. And we're going to end up losing business because of you." And that's the way I am. That's right. You're absolutely right. How to engage in a conversation. How much truth is to that? uh, you're a million different people from one day to the next. Hey, Chubby Hubby, are you a pastor? I just want to know, are you a pastor? Because let me enlighten you on something. When you become a pastor, you're a mother, brother, father, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, friend, enemy, social worker. You're everything. Okay. They expect you to be everything. All right. I mean, granted, it's nice that they trust you, but you're a lot of different faces all at the same time. And you got to try to figure out real fast on a dime, who are you today? Yeah. I'm telling you, you're like, and some days you don't have a freaking choice in the world, man, who you're going to be. You wake up and you go, is this going to be a good day or is this going to be a shit show? And I mean, you really ask yourself that because some days are great. They just kind of flow, right? Everything just flows like a soft little butterfly, right? And then the next day, it's like boom, 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 boom. It's like bombs going off in the hallway. It's like, oh my God, is everybody having a bad day or what? I mean, it's like, I'm really good friends with Old Soul Poet, right? We're really good friends. And he'll tell you, we have days and talks, man. You guys just don't know. There's some things that we can't talk to each other about or people or stuff like that because, confidentiality, because we have confidentiality in our business, right? In our professions. But sometimes you don't need to say nothing. And you already know by the tone of their voice when they're having a conversation with you, right? You say, oh, God. It's just, it's that day. I'll tell you it like this. If I did drugs, I'd do a lot of drugs being a pastor. I'm just glad I don't because I would do a lot of them. And I don't think I could get it all out, to be honest with you. So I thank God for giving me patience, wisdom, and understanding. And even when I can't muster it up, boy. And, sometimes it's your own family. So now you got to deal with your own family. And then you got to deal with the families of others. It's like, what is wrong with me? why did God pick me? You know what I mean? Really? But to be honest, I don't think I'd trade it for anything in the world. Because in some circumstances, I don't think other people could have done it right. Some people say, the first thing that people ask me when they find out who I am, right? First thing they ask me is, where did you go to college? Where did you go to school? And I wonder why, Do they not understand that life experience, knowing people, doing things, actually has more education in it than going to a school and listen to somebody's perspective, their perspective, their written down in the book perspective on how to be the best anything? No. Life experience is your doctorate. Life experience is your master's degree. Life experience is your associate's degree. That's the degree they need to be worrying about. What have you done? Where have you gone? What type of people are you around? That is what they should be asking you first. Not what college you went to. Because your retainability from college is about 10 to 15, maybe 20%. Because the retainability is just not there. It's just enough to get you the little piece of paper because you paid the money. But life experience is every day. Always remembering who you are, where you're going, and the people that you deal with. How many people educated you along the way? From the little kid that was asking you about how this truck wheel goes back on to somebody asking you how to invest in the stock market. Okay? All of those people can teach you something, from the youngest child to the oldest person or the most, educated. It doesn't matter. And that's what a lot of people miss in life. It really is. It's like a bunch of sheep in a line. You know what I mean? They're sheeple. And people lead them to believe, and they give them this mystery like, if you go to college, you're going to be the best of everything. Here's the problem. They may know one thing, but they don't know a lot of things. I don't know. There's something to that, I guess. Yeah, never get between a fat man and his food. There's a lot of truth to that. Absolutely. Oh, bait the hook. Where did he come from? Oh my God, where did he come from? Oh, holy cow. Haven't seen him in how long's it been? A long time. Oh Lord. How you doing, bait the hook? You hanging in there? What's for auction? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Tell me. I got a bunch of stuff. You name it. I might not have the date, but I bet I got the coin probably. Unless you make it really difficult on me, then I might not. Come in sideways. I heard an auction. I mean, we can auction anything. Well, I mean, you want to bid on a 1921 Morgan silver dollar? You could buy a mug and stickers. That's funny, old soul. You're a trip, man. Let's see what this bird is. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to get my eye out. I'm going to have to get the eye out. I'm going to have to get an eye on things here. Let's see what this one is. Interesting. You want to buy a Morgan? Any- Oh, I gotta turn this light down, huh? Look at that. Oh, you guys can't even see that, huh? 1921 Morgan S. Mitmar. Kind of hard. This thing don't focus like my other camera. 1921 S. Morgan Silver Dollar. What's that? Speaking of which, Partridge Family Prospecting deserves the other mug for everything he's done this evening, and then some. All right. Anything else you'd like to give him? Old Soul. Want to give him one of these too? Old Soul. You want to give him one of these too? I'm not saying this one particular. Let me find one. Let's see. What the hell is this one? Hey. 1890. Oh. 1890. Oh, you want to give him one of these? Huh? You want to give him this one? Yes or no? All right. Cool. All right. Done. Done deal. You got it, brother. But hold on. If we're going to get that out of the way, well, you know, I'm the kind of guy that I know somebody else is doing work. So, and one thing about me is I just think, that this person deserves one too. So put this up here. What most people don't realize is Dove Season does a lot of work for me in the background, and he's going to be until December. He takes and watches everything that's spent, right? Everything that goes on. So anybody that buys anything on this channel, he knows about. He itemizes it, columnizes it, sends it to me, and keeps a copy. And for that, that's a lot of work. And he's going to be doing this for a while. So you know what? If these two guys are going to help me out, bam, I'm giving him one of these Morgans too. So here's a 1921p that I'm going to give Dove Season for helping me out, because he's a good guy and he's always here and he's always been helpful. He's always supported the channel. So Dove Season, you'll get one too. And I don't want to hear it because it ain't going to work with me. And you already know that. So there you go. So thank you for everything that you do too. When you help me out on this channel and you take care of, what we do here, it's a lot of work sometimes. And people don't realize there's a lot of information and a lot of heart that goes out. And to me, I like, it's my birthday and I like to make money, and this time it's for me. So, it's a little different when it's for me. But when it's for other people, I really put a lot of heart into it, and I do it for them. And I appreciate that. And it takes a lot of effort, and when people, love what you do and they're there for you, then, they need to be recognized for that. And for that, I thank you. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, both of you. And for all of you that come out to help the channel. I really do. But sometimes people put extra effort in, and for that, they need to be rewarded. And if they're not, something's wrong with people. So, Dove, no, you're not getting 2 cups. You got 1 already. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you wanna do some buy it now, just let me know. I got some stuff that I can sell. I got some Morgans. It's 1921S. Want to buy it? I got some older ones too. You just let me know. What do you want to see? Time is got about 30 minutes, and I'm going to call it a night anyway. So you let me know. I'll put it up. This coin is an interesting coin. I wish that this camera was up, but this coin here, when you get it in your hand and you look at it, the toning of it is different. It has this golden tone in it. It's really very unique. This is an 1884p. There were 14 million of them made. And it's just very interesting. It's a really nice coin. I figure it to be a fine or a very fine coin. It's a really good coin. It really is. I mean, you can't really see it that well, but it's a nice coin. I slabbed it. It's a nice coin. It's cool. Oh, you want to buy a slab coin? All right. None given. Take care. God bless. Have a good night. Behave yourself. I got a graded one over here, but I want $65 for it. And then got another one. You want to buy a high dollar coin? Here's a $150 coin. MS62, proof like. This is a proof like coin. $150. That's a proof like. Oh yeah. These are the hard ones to get. Absolutely. Real proof likes. There's a nice one. Got $150. It's worth it all day. Or if you just want a slab coin, very fine details, clean, something like that. Yeah, ANAX. It doesn't matter. It's a proof like coin. I mean, you can see that. Don't take a rocket scientist for that. Look at it. You've been collecting coins long enough. You know that's a proof like. Absolutely. You don't have to worry about who graded it because for sure you can see it. That's an expensive coin, but it's a nice coin. And they're getting harder and harder to find, especially with all of the new people coming on to buy coins and getting into Morgans. There's a lot of people. I mean, the price of Morgan shot up, and it doesn't matter what spot is. People don't care about that no more. That has no real value to anything that's going on in the Morgan and the peace dollar world anymore. Doesn't matter. It's the rarity of the coins, how hard it is to find them, you know? Good night. See you later, Bait the Hook. So there's a lot of different coins. Yep, premiums are definitely up. Yep. And if things keep going crappy with our government, they're definitely going to keep going up. Yeah. They sure are. That's the thing, you know. The coin world is so tricky from, you know, one day to the next. But what I've seen in the past few months, you don't usually see. And that's a lot of stability in holding the market, right? Maybe a fluctuation of a couple of dollars, but it's been standing pretty strong, man. No matter what's happened at the spot level, the dealers are not budging, man. And especially on Morgans. Because you go to buy Morgans right now, and you're buying, you know, good, just good, very good, fine. You're paying 50 some dollars a piece for them. Plus shipping. Plain and simple. They're just putting a sleeve and that's it. Hey, check them out. Go check out the prices on, you know, Money Metals and Ampex. Go check them out. I'm not lying to you. It's nuts. It really is. They're selling, I mean, it's crazy. And I mean, I've saved these and just kind of have them here. But yes, I do. I do collect and stack. I don't stack gold, but I collect specific types of gold once in a while. Not a lot, but once in a while, and I see something like 2021 Type 1, 10th ounce silver and quarter ounce silver commemorative ones that nobody can get a hold of. I have them. I got them because I knew what was going to happen with the rarity of the coin, and they only made so many of them. So certain ones I do, but not. I'm not big into gold because gold, man, it's so it's such a blast in the face. Gold can be, right? So you can make a whole lot of money in one day, and you can lose a whole lot of money in one day. So when you're into trading and swapping and all of that, it's really, it can be a sweat box, right? With silver, it's it's a little easier to take. It's a little easier to take a $5 swing than it is to take a $150 swing. You know what I mean? So, um, unless it's something that I want to collect, and then it doesn't really make a difference. And if you watch the trends of how things go every year, yet generally there's high points and low points for collectors, right? And stackers. But lately, it's just been full on. So, oh yeah, we had a pretty good auction. I sold a couple of things. I was hoping to sell a few more Morgans, but never got there. That's what I was hoping to do, or a couple peace dollars. But it happens. Question up tight, top. Yeah, I answered the question for her. Yep. Yeah. Thank you very much, Capital Currency. I appreciate it. What I tell people, when you're doing investing and you're doing stacking, if you're doing it as an investment, um, gold and silver is a long-term thing, right? When you're stacking. But here's the thing: there's less of a swing in stacking silver than there is in stacking gold. But if you have the time to play with it, the profit margins, God, it really depends on how much you're stacking, right? If you're stacking, say 50 ounces of gold versus 5,000 ounces of silver, I mean, you're in volume. So you have to really figure out how much loss that you're going to take in volume versus a small amount. So, sometimes it can be shaky both ways. It really depends on where you're at in your stacking, right? But numismatically, there's more. How do I want to say this? There's more of a market for multiple silver coins that you could sell to still break even or make a little bit of a profit in silver than you would at gold, right? It's the risk versus the reward thing. And we're just talking about silver and gold here, you know. Um, and mostly we're talking about, when it comes to collectability, we're talking about constitutional silver, or, foreign currencies that are collectible foreign currencies, right? So, there's a different swing there. So, 1921 Morgan closer. I can't. This camera. Um, well, the 1921 that I had, we gave to Didn't we give that one the Partridge Family? Yeah, we gave the 1921 the Partridge Family. So I don't know if I have another one. I have to look. Not sure. I got a lot of older ones, 83s and 84s. I'm going to show you guys something. Which one's this one? Oh, here's a beautiful 21. Here is a super nice 21. I want to show you guys something. I got it in a special case, and I usually put the special coins in these cases. I'll show you this one. Good night, Oso. Thank you for stopping by. Love you. Take care. We'll talk soon. I got in at $45 a share that day. It went up to 156 and sat at 85 by the end of the day. It was an S. Yeah, the other 1921S, Old Soul and I gave to Partridge Family. The round one that was in the round disc. Yeah, we gave. But I have another one. This is a high grade. Okay. So this is a high grade 1921S. You'll see it in this. If you look, I wish that I could. You know what? Let me turn this off here, and you might be able to see it a little bit better. But this is a high grade 1921S. I wish I could. I wish I had my other camera. But this is a really nice coin. This is definitely an uncirculated coin. I don't know what the grade would be. I'd have to sit down and look at it for a while. But this is a really, really nice one. If you're looking for a 1921S. Are you looking for a nice 1921S? Capital currency. It's a nice one. It really is. I mean, you can see it. It pinwheels. It's a nice one. You could, I mean, when you get it in your hand, you're going to say, wow, that's a nice coin. It is a nice coin. I'll sell it for $50. I don't think that's asking too much. I mean, right now, if you go on, most of your big sites, and you can pull them up right now and look for yourself. If you go to them, and you went to buy one of these, they're in, 54, 58, 60, $65, for an uncirculated. Now, I mean, I don't know the grade because I haven't really looked at it, but I'm just saying, if you do that, you'll know the prices. I'm not trying to rob anybody. That's more than a fair price, and it's $5 shipping, so you're right there. Now, with some of them people, you might not get free shipping, so you might end up having to pay for shipping anyway. So now you're way up above it. So, anyway, that's what I want. $50. You want it? Capital currency? I think it's fair. I mean, it's a nice coin. When you get it, you look at it, you're going to say, yeah, that's a nice coin. I mean, you could easily turn around and sell it for $55 or $60. I mean, I don't think you should have a problem with that, but it is a nice collectible coin for your collection. I'm not. See tonight. Yeah, it's just a straight $5 shipping. Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning of the stream. And make sure you use friends and family when you're using PayPal, because otherwise they charge me like $4. But yeah, it's a super nice one. And I ask you if you would please send me your information. Now, when you go to PayPal to pay for it, right? I assume that's where you're going. Go into friends and family, and then in the comment section, please give me your address, or you can send it if you don't feel like sending it there, which is a secure site. You can send it to my email, which is I can put it up here for you. Just give me 1 second. Okay, there's my email address. Yeah, you can give me your address in the notes section on PayPal, or you can just send it to me directly, whichever you feel comfortable with. PayPal is secure, so you don't really have to worry about it. And I'm the only one that can read that message, unless they're trying to extract information for fraudulent stuff. They can't go in there. So, but it's easier to do it that way. I try on my birthday. I'm not trying to, push crazy things for charities. You know, Today is for my birthday, and the money just is for me. I mean, even though I own everything, well, I can't say that I own everything. I own most of the stuff that I bring to the channel. Some of it is owned by, a couple of other people, and based off the sale of that, so much goes towards the charity, and then so much is returned to the individual. And there's only two people like that. And but 95% of everything is owned by me. So I have all the Morgans. I can tell you that I own all the Morgans, and I own all the $50. But there's other coins that periodically I take out and I show people because they're high dollar. There's some high dollar stuff that is owned by other people. You have a PO box. Yeah. Right. Look, Jack, the black set is sought after. See, there's a certain colors. I'm working on trying to get another set to bring to the channel. This guy is such a pain in the neck though. So I'm trying to get myself a little space to see if I can get it. I'm not going to push the guy, but I would like to get one more set for the channel if I can. So, yeah, if you have yeah, if you need it shipped to a PO box, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as it's your PO box. I just need your real name, that's all. Because there's other people that come here that I ship to their PO box for. Yeah, I mean, look, when you get into a mint state 70 and a proof 70 stuff, no, ain't no playing around with that stuff. And if it seems too good to be true, like I've seen some stuff on eBay that was not real 70s that looked to me like they were fake. So, you got to be careful out there. Look. And then what happens when they're all gone and then you don't have your set and you sold it and then you're trying to chase the dog's tail to get another set. And then you can't find the one that you wanted because you didn't see it. So, all right. Good night, Chubby Hubby. Appreciate it. Take care. God bless. Thanks for coming out. Hope you come back by. Generally in the wintertime, usually every Sunday or every other Sunday we're doing something, but there'll be every Sunday until the second week of December. And anybody that buys anything, here's something for you guys before you leave, Hubby Bubby or Chubby Hubby. I want to explain something to you. Okay, you see this table behind me right here? See this table? Before you go, see this table? Look, here's how this works. There's a 50, a 100, a 150, a 250, and a $500 auction giveaway. Okay, so there's a giveaway sections here. Okay, and there's different prizes in different categories. So as you buy stuff, you spend $50. What's going to happen is in December, because we keep track of that. Dove season keeps track of that. In December, what's going to happen is your name's going to go into the $50 category. And if you spend 100, then your name will also go into the $100 category. And as you go up, the more money you spend, your names go into higher brackets. And you'll have your name in those categories. And once you get into 500, say you spend 550, then you'll have another one of your names put into the $50 category. And that's how this works back here. Okay. And then you're just responsible for the shipping, but the prize is absolutely free. It's been given to the channel. So the stuff is absolutely free for you. So you have a chance to win any of those prizes back there. Whether you spend $50 and you're only in the $50 category, or you spend all the way up to 500. You can have your name in all the different categories. It doesn't make a difference. So I just want to remind you, it's not you just buying a coin. Okay? You buy the coin or coins or whatever, you also have a chance to win some of these prizes back here. So, there's a lot going on here. Keep that in mind. What's that? Oh, these back here? There's a lot of guitars back here. There's guitars everywhere. I could just keep going around in a circle. I have 107 guitars. I started learning about lutherie back in 1987. So I've been, building and fixing strings and instruments for a long time. But there is a guitar back here. If you look on the thing, this is a Grout guitar. I don't know if you ever heard of Grout. Grout's been in business for a long time. It's not a real expensive guitar, but it's a Strat. It's pretty, be a great little basic boom, boom, boom. Needs to set up, little basic stuff. But there it is back there. That's in the $500 category. So whoever gets the $500 category, they have a chance to win that, have a chance to win a circular saw, have a chance to win a drill driver set. As the people send them, they tell me what category they want me to put them in, and I put them in that category. Whatever dollar limit it is. I'm just doing what they asked me to do. So, I have a lot of guitars. Let me put this over here. I have everything from. You want to see one of my nice? I'll show you something. Hey, you guys want to see something? I don't know if you all seen it. Oh, I got a beautiful PRS. I'll show you my baby, my $5,000 guitar. This is one of my babies. This is a Paul Reed Smith Mccarty. This is one of the original ones. This has a six digit serial number on it. The story behind this guitar, Paul Reed Smith built this guitar. Literally, he was a part of the building of this guitar, and you can look at it. I actually did this myself. This is all done by me. It's not finished yet. I done it years ago. It's been on there for years. And in the back, if you look, these are Burma rubies. So they're Burma rubies. You would know that as Marimar, but they're Burma. These are original Burma rubies prior to 1965 in a turquoise. You know, this is my baby. This is $5,000. You can't even find these anymore. I mean, these are expensive. And if you notice something about this, these have half moons in it. See them? These are half moons. These are not the birds. The bird was up here. So you don't see these babies anymore. No. This is $5,000. You want to see another cool guitar? I can get it out without. So, was it last year? Yeah, last year, Epiphone and the Gibson Custom Shop got together and they built a guitar. They built this. This is a limited edition 1959 Les Paul by Specs. 1959 Les Paul by Specs. It's an absolutely great guitar. And if you look on the back, there's a limited edition. And you can read that. Yep, here's a nice guitar. This is a super nice guitar. And I set it up, so trust me. It rings like a bell. It's a great guitar. And it comes with the original pink case. Yep. If you look, it has the original pink case. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'll show you one that I built. This one's not finished yet, but I built this guitar. I built this one for myself. So, there you go. I built this one. This is bird's eye maple. And then this maple here come from a tree out back. And this is Honduras mahogany and bird's eye maple. And you can look on the back. And then this is my guitar, so it's a little bit different than most. I inserted this piece of brass back here. I'm trying something different, right? So I inserted this piece of brass back here to try something new. It's not finished. I just put my guitar together. But, orange drop caps. It's a super nice guitar. Wilkinson Pros. Yeah. And then look at the neck. This is a bird's eye maple neck. One solid bird's eye maple neck. So it's all solid bird's eye. And then the front, this is from the tree that fell out back. And I made a nice fretboard out of it, if you look. See how I made it merge together? The two pieces of maple. You can't just about tell that that's a fretboard, right? And then has a double. Well, actually, this has double truss rod, and it has two carbon fiber rods that run right up the sides. So this neck will never move. It has two, and if you look at the neck break angle. See it? And it stays in tune. This is heavy Chevy here. And then in the middle here, if you look, you see this right here? Has abalone in there. This is Prayer Man. I put a Prayer Man in there. So this guy's praying. So I call him the Prayer Man. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So I've been working on it for a few years. This thing sings like a, oh man, it's beautiful. I got a lot of guitars. I have some really unique guitars. I have two Squires that were made in the United States. They say Squire and they say made in the United States. What happened was the building caught a fire over in Korea, so they brought all the production back to the United States and they made them all in the United States down in Corona, California, back in the 90s, I think it was. Either it was the late 80s or the early 90s. And I have two of those Squires made in the United States of them all. They're expensive guitars now. One of them, there was only 1,000 of that specific model made, and that guitar is worth probably $2,000 or $3,000 as a Squire. And I have a lot of guitars. I mean, I just love them. I have a 1980s Kramer. I just have a lot of stuff. I have guitars signed by different people, from Joe Diffie, Sammy Hagar, Esteban. I used to work for Esteban. I did some work for him. So I have a lot of different guitars signed by different people. Yeah, I have a lot. This is not all my guitars. This is just what you see. I have a prototype guitar. I have an ESP LTD number 4 prototype guitar upstairs, locked up. Never been out of the box. It was down in Anaheim, California. It was supposed to go out, to be displayed as one of the new models. It never got out of the box. It's number 4 in the world. Prototype. Still in the box. Never been out of it. No. Yeah. You want to see a nice? I'll show you a Squire. Check. I got a wall full of Squires. I love them, but I'll show you an expensive Squire. You ever seen one like this? Ever seen one like this? Capital currency? Look at this, Squire. Check it out. Made in USA. All USA pickups, potentiometers. Yep. There it is. There's an expensive guitar right there. Thousands. Couple $1,000 it would cost somebody to buy that. There you go. And I got a red one also. Yep. Bad to the bone, baby. Bad to the bone. I got freaky weird ones. I got a Fender Stratocaster. It says Fender Stratocaster on it, right? From Korea. They messed up the labeling, right? It says Fender Stratocaster Squire by Fender. I mean, they really just screwed it up. They made a mistake on the labels. They're really, really rare. Okay. And I got one up there. They're super rare. They're hard ones to find. Oh, yeah. Hard. I got a original G&L S500 back there. Original one. Yep. Got all kinds of stuff, man. I want to show you something. You love guitars, right? I'm going to show you a guitar that you need to buy. Okay? And it ain't going to cost you a lot of money. You can pick these up for about $250, $300. Sometimes $350, depending on it. But look at the body. Look at that quilted maple top. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is a real quilted maple top. And how you know that is when you look here. Right here. You can see it. See where it is? So it is a full top. You can see it right there. So that's a 1/4-inch maple cap. Solid mahogany. Look at that mahogany. Look how beautiful that is. Now, this is made in Vietnam. It's made in the same company, the same factory as LTD. This is a nice guitar. Now, of course, I set it up, but I think I paid $250 or $275 for it. Yeah. Nice guitar. Look at the beauty. I mean, it's absolutely a gorgeous guitar. Just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I don't care about the name. I'm not buying the name. I'm buying, the construction. I think they did a marvelous job of building it. I mean, I could take these potentiometers out, put CTS pots in it, put a set of, whatever, Seymour Duncans in it or Wilkinson's, whatever I want, throw in a toggle switch and output jack. And this is look, it plays great, just the way it is. But I could do all those things. And this guitar will easily compete with any $1,500, $2,000 guitar all day long. The frets are wonderful. Absolutely great frets. I mean, just buttery, right? No hang-ups, low action. So if you can find one and pick one up cheap, look, I'm telling you, my brother has one too. I bought my brother one. Every year I buy my brother a guitar. You know, it's a part of his Christmas and birthday present. Because I want him to have some nice stuff. So every year I buy him one. He has one too. His is a flame maple. Mine is a quilted maple. Nice. Serious. This. Let me show you this. This guitar, which you can see the truss rod covers off and the back covers are off, right? Tell you a little story. This was originally red. My ex-girlfriend got pissed off at me and took a Leatherman, drunk, took a Leatherman. This is many years ago. It's back, 15 years ago or so. And got mad at me. And if you look, I did a pretty good job of filling them in. But if you look, you'll see things that look like teardrops here. You see them? They look like they're a part of the wood. And I repaired all that. She pounded the crap out of it, right? So this is one of the last Guild Bluesbirds that was ever made in Westerly, Rhode Island, here in Rhode Island. This is one of the last ones that was made in Rhode Island. Really. No BS. And I know 3 other guys that have. One of them, I think he has the very last one. But he was one of the last 12 people that was working there. So, one of the last ones. It's a super rare dude. Back there. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'll turn the camera so you can see. So, back here is a Gibson Melody Maker. So there's a Gibson Melody Maker there. Back there is what I call the trash Gibson. I really can't stand it. This here is a custom. This is a custom line that they came out. I'll show you this one. This is a Gibson. Anytime you see it like that, you know it's a expensive guitar. This is a Les Paul Classic. Orange top. Two-piece body. There you go. And another expensive one. There you go. Gibson, Les Paul, Studio. Mary bought me this one. I put faith in it. I cut these all by hand. I didn't use any tooling. I cut them all by hand. Because I would never sell it anyway. But look, there's your top. Look at that. That cool? These are all abalone. I still got to finish it. Double drops. There you go. Then I'll show you this one. I painted this. So I've been painting guitars a long time. And it takes a long time to do it. Sometime I'll show you the Strat. I've been working on this Strat for about, 9 years or so. But I did this paint job. And this is all done by hand by me. You know. There you go. And I started the back where it wraps around. So there you go. There's a little tour. I ain't gonna do them all, but there's a little tour of my guitars. I got quite a few. And I like my guitars. I did a paint job like that for a guy one time. It took me, God, I don't know, probably 7 or 8 months. And because I do it all by hand, and I have to do it at time, and I have to feel like I'm into it because I go into the zone when I do it, and artists are like that. I mean, I don't have to tell you if you're an artist, you just get in that zone, and he didn't care, and he paid me, I don't know, I think it was like $600 to do it for him because he knew how much time goes into it, and he knew how long it was going to take me. So, oh, those Mapex drums. It has what do you call it? I can't remember. They're maple, but it's just a drum set. I picked it up. It's like $500 or something. I got Zildjian cymbals and Sabian cymbals and stuff. I just beat on the drums. I'm no drummer. I just have things down here, and I have a bass guitar or whatever. For friends who may come over from time to time. There's something for them to play. I'm not a drummer by no means. I mean, I keep a little beat, but my brother plays the drum. Both of my brothers play a little drums, and my dad plays a little drums. They play bass. My dad can play, harmonica, and he can play all kinds of stuff. My dad can play. I play the guitar. I play by ear. I don't read tablature. I don't read, music. But when you've been playing long enough, you can just kind of fill in. I play rhythm guitar. I don't play lead. My brother plays lead. He's a really good guitar player. Yeah. It's fun, something to do. I love guitars. I really do. I've been into them for a long time. I own 3 PA systems and just things that I was into. I used to DJ. And you can see a lot of my equipment over here. And I got other equipment. Have you ever heard of Court guitars? Mm-hmm. This get together next year sounds like it's going to be good. Well, hey, never know. Never know who's going to show up. Right? But you've heard of Court guitars, right? Tama Superstar with Zildjian cymbals with double bass pedal. I got a double bass pedal on that. I got Zildjians and I got Sabian. Baby tap hat, I guess you call it. I like it. It's good enough for me. I mean, it's a small room, and believe me, I got to dampen the bottom end though, because that thing ran. When you whack it, it really hits you. But I'm building another guitar. I'm going to sell. You want to see it? Want to see the guitar I'm building to sell? You're gonna blow your mind. You want to see it? I'm not done with it, but I got it sitting over here. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. Here's the neck. I'll show you the neck first. Here's the neck for it. And if you notice, you see where the truss rod adjustment is for it? It's in the tail. But here's the neck. If you look, it's all flamed. See if you can see the flames in it. See the flames in it? It's kind of hard to get it with this light in here, so. Now I'll show you the body. Here's the body. This is paisley cloth. So this is not a sticker. This is real paisley cloth. And here's the back. And it's super light. It's made out of pine. So, you can see. Made out of pine. Pretty neat, huh? There you go. So, I'm trying to give it a rustic look, you know. I'm trying to give it a played-in look. So I got to sand it up again and put another coat on it. And you can see how I distressed it around the edges. I wanted it to look that way. It's not that I messed up. So I got a little more sanding to do and buffing. But it's coming out pretty good. But I'm going to be selling this one. And if I have enough time, hopefully I'll sell it before Christmas. But it's the only one I have ready this year. I got another one I'm working on, but it ain't going to be ready this year. And I'm not going to, I actually got two more I'm working on. I'm just not going to push it this year. Yeah. But this one here, I put a lot of love into it. And, but I wanted a certain way with a certain look. So that's cool. But it'll definitely be a nice guitar when I get done with it. Yeah. So stay tuned. I'm not going to sell it for a lot. If I ask like $500 plus shipping for it, and if somebody wants me to get a case for them, I can get a case for them or whatever, ship it in a case. But I'm not going to sell it for a lot of money because I can. Yeah. And I don't do a lot of it anymore, so it's just not my thing. I like to build them when I feel like I want to build them. It is a telly. It is a telly style. You're absolutely right. It is a telly style. But I have some unique stuff. If you look back in my videos, you should see an Angel Wings guitar that I built for Dawn. CLMK, who took me out to, and MKCL, who took me out to lunch today or dinner today. Her daughter, Dawn, really nice. She's been through it and helped her mom. Her mom had, breast cancer and has been struggling through it. And she's been there for her mom and really supported her mom. And just a really good kid. And she loves God, right? And she really loves angels and things like that. So I built the guitar. I mean, most of the people who come to my channel will tell you, I built the guitar in my shop, and they've seen it in the different construction points, but I built it for her. Well, she picked it up and it's on its way to Florida right now. So, yeah. So I built that, and I built a lot of guitars, man. But I got another one out there that's unique that I'm building. But there's a lot of intricate work that goes into it, so I am not going to have that guitar ready this year. There's no way. I probably got another 6 months of inlay work to do. So, yeah. And now I'm getting my shop hooked up. It'll be a lot easier for me to do a lot of that stuff, you know. That's why I had the auction tonight. You know, I'm trying to pick up a few more new tools um, so that I can, you know, do the things that I really want to do, the intricate works. Because when you're doing it by hand, it takes so long, man. I got some boxes, some coin boxes that I made, different size ones. Um, Here's one of them. Uh, uh, if you want to look at it, here's one of the boxes. These are all different styles of wood. This is a Japanese lock. It's a Japanese vintage lock. I had to buy a bunch of them, really. You know. There you go. And it has the paisley that matches that guitar over there. So you know that that's real paisley cloth. It's not no paper. So what's that? What's that? You're gonna send what? The telly? Can I send it to you by Christmas? I don't know what shipping's going to cost you. To be honest, whatever shipping was. But yeah, I would sell it to you if you want to buy it. But you got to remember, I got to get it ready. You know, I got some nice Wilkinson. I got really nice Wilkinson pickups I'm putting in it, and beautiful tuners and stuff. So it'll be a nice guitar. And then I have actually two more knives that I'm working on, but I made this knife. Uh, this is Damascus steel. So how I made this was so that this part here fits in the palm of your hand and you hold it like this. See how I got it? So, yeah. And then it sits on the stand like this. Here's a stand. And if somebody really wants to use it, then there's a leather sheath for it too. I do all kinds of things, man. You'd be surprised. But if you're really interested in the guitar, you know, I don't have a problem. I can put it together. You know, it's pretty much I have a lot of sanding to do, and there's some more roughing that I want to do because I'm trying to give it a vintage worked in look. You know, I'm not trying to get it a brand new guitar look. I'm trying to make it vintage. You know what I mean? So it looks like it's been used and worked, and it's light. So you know, if you're on stage playing, it's light. It's light. It's real light. So it won't weigh you out. Um, the neck probably weighs just as much as the body. So, but it'll be a nice guitar. I just got to rough it up a little bit more. Because, you know, that's the in thing, by the way. And I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I try, you know, I even though I look like I'm getting along okay, I have my days where I don't do so great. My back starts to bother me, my shoulders start to bother me, my hands start to bother me, my legs start to bother me. I mean, I put my body through a lot in the military, so not every day do I feel like doing it. But this year, I really wanted to bring some special stuff to the channel so that people can buy some really nice stuff, handcrafted stuff by me. And so, I've been working at it. And the proceeds go to me helping people out. That's just what I like to do. I try, you know what I mean? I try to stay busy because, man, sometimes when you're in pain, just sitting around makes it worse, you know? So I at least try to make it worth being in pain, if there's such a thing. I'm pretty proud of what that guitar is going to be. You'll like it. So if you want a really nice guitar, it will be nice. I'll see if I can put it together in the next couple of weeks and then have you take a look at it. But I do suggest if you're going to buy a nice guitar like that, then you probably should have it in case. So I could probably pick up a case wholesale for around $70, $75, something like that. We'll see. But it's better to be in a case and be a little safer, especially during Christmas time. You know what I mean? And shipping, I don't know what shipping's going to be. I don't know where you live, Capital. You're talking about being neck heavy, right? Well, the neck, look, is light as a feather. It's light as a feather. It's light as a feather, trust me. Oh, it wouldn't be nothing to get it down there. The neck's as light as a feather. And once you get all the electronics and stuff in it, it'll balance itself out. It will. And a lot of that can be adjusted by where your buttons go in, your strap locks. A lot of that can be adjusted by that too. Trust me. Well, I've been playing with guitars a long time. I thought about um, up at the top putting a piece of purple heart in there, and down at the bottom. I thought about it. I haven't given up the idea yet. I think about a lot of things when I'm doing guitars. Something different, something special. That way, no one can say, "Oh, well, that's a la, 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 la." No, it's not. It's a special guitar. That's what it is. How do I know that? I've seen the man's. You know, Anybody who's come to the channel, seen my shop, they know I got a lot of luthery tools. So trust me, ain't no bullshitting going on. And I'm just like a lot of guys. I pull out the books and look at things from time to time because I can't remember everything. You know, yeah. Oh, it wouldn't be nothing to get to Maryland. Just wait until it's done. See what it looks like. Trust me, it'll be cool. It'll be different. It'll be handmade. So you know, who built it. I built it like that with a 4 bolt, and the reason why is because I like to adjust at neck. because from time to time you might need to, put a piece of paper up here or a piece of paper under there. You can play with it. You know what I mean? I like doing that. That gives you that vintage vibe. All right. Sounds good, Jack. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to sign off too. It's an early morning for me, and I got a lot of stuff to do. But I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. God bless you all. Appreciate coming out for my birthday. It was great. A lot of people came out, visited me. I sold a few things, so I can go and get a few tools, hopefully. You got some cool stuff. And you got to see a little bit about, what's going on down here. It's pretty cool. Really I enjoy new people coming and learning and seeing what I can do. I don't just do coins. I do a lot of different things, And generally, if you have an idea and we can figure out a price, I can probably build it if I feel like it. So with that, I love you all. Take care. God bless. We'll see you soon. Maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow night and we'll just hang out. We'll see what happens. If not, I'll definitely see you probably Thursday. Okay? I'm going to go get myself another coffee and hit the bed. Got a lot of stuff going on, and you can see the other videos. I got some stuff going on. So with that, do something good for somebody tomorrow. Tell them you love them. Reach out to somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Remember sometimes it's, just saying hi to somebody makes a difference in their life. Doesn't matter what faith you believe in, what God you talk to. It's about love, right? When it comes down to it. All of those other things, you can argue the points. But the one point you can't argue is about love, right? Being a good friend, being a good person. That's really what it's about. So take care. All right, Currency, I see it. Just get in contact with me. Send me an email. We'll talk. So take care. God bless. I love you all. And once again, thank you for coming out tonight and supporting me on my birthday. It was a blast. I had a great time. And I'll see you soon. Like I always say, Reverend Bob is out of here. And we'll see you. Night, everybody.